Hi, thanks for tuning in to Gabbing with Girlfriends. And my girlfriend today is Rika O'Connor, and I'm excited because we left off somewhere good last time. I can't remember, but I know that we kind of stopped
Yeah.
midstream, I think. Hi,
Yeah.
Rika.
Hi
Hi, hi,
again.
hi. How
Part
are
two.
you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Finally, I had a couple of days of not being so
I
good, but I'm good.
know. I know. That
I think
stinks.
I'm normal.
Good.
So, where did we leave off? Do you remember? No.
Oh, now we talked about cruises.
And you did another one since we spoke.
No, I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
you did.
Maybe,
You
maybe
did.
I did. Maybe I did.
Because I
I
think
was
you,
about to go on one, I think. I think I was
yeah.
about to go on one. Yeah. I did the Kiss cruise, and I think we talked about that one. Then I was about to go on Shipwrecked, I
And
think.
when was that? Because we spoke in January, I think.
This was the end of January, I think, was
Yeah, I think it was
Shipwrecked.
right afterwards.
Yeah.
Was that
So
fun?
it was okay. It was it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a day longer than normal. Uh,
Which is again how long?
it I think it
Like
was
what's
normally
normal?
it's normally 5, and then it was 6 days or something like that. It was a lot. Or normally 4, and then it was 5 or 6. I don't remember, but it was a lot.
And what bands played?
Um, Falling in Reverse and um, a bunch of bands I wasn't even familiar with. Honestly, Motionless in White. We had a band called Afterlife on there. They did great. We had another band called Islander. They'd been on before. Uh, yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a lot of people. It was a bigger ship this year.
That's what I was going to ask. So people that like bands that aren't like super well known, and you have a group of those bands, how many people will go?
It's great for band, coming up bands like small bands like that because it gets them in front of a lot of people. It's weird. These cruises are now like Coachella where they'll sell out before they even announce who's playing
Really?
because the same people go every year. Yeah, because it's for music fans, it's great. You get to see so many different bands, and you're on the ship with them. You get to interact with them and stuff. So uh, they go every year regardless of who's playing. But it's really good to build the
Oh
smaller
yeah, I
bands.
bet. I bet.
Yeah,
So when you do they play in the daytime as well?
yeah.
So it's
It
all day, all
starts
night.
in the morning. Probably like 11 or noon, and they go all the way until probably 1 in the morning.
So it's a
Yeah.
festival. It's a real
Yep, it is. It's
festival.
like a festival on the water. And then sometimes in the ports, bands will play on the beach too. In certain places, not all of them, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Which is fun too, because then it's like a beach party. That's fun. Um, and then sometimes it's a free day. You just get off, and there's no bands playing on the ship either at that time.
So how many people are there?
This one I think was like 4,000 people or
Wow.
something. Yeah.
Wow.
Normally, I think last year
Crazy.
was 2,500 or something like that, and this was over 4. It was a lot of people. It was the most. I've been on a lot of these. That was the most people I'd ever been on a ship with before.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you came back healthy?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow.
Somehow I didn't have a voice, but I was healthy.
Do people wear masks or no?
Yeah, last year a lot of people did. This year less, obviously, but some people still did.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because I go places and there are still people that wear masks, which I think
Yeah,
is really refreshing.
yeah, same. Yeah,
So what else have you been up to?
busy working a lot
Well,
of tours. Yeah, we've had a lot of tours out now already before festival season even.
isn't that great? I mean,
Yeah,
it's normal. Everything's
yeah,
normal now.
yeah. We had Saturday. We had 2 TKO shows in LA sold out. One downtown, one at the Whiskey. So I need to clone myself because I can't be in all these places at the same time.
And are you the only one in LA?
There's 3 of us in LA, so someone else covered the one downtown. I covered the one at the Whiskey.
Of course.
Yeah,
So to kind of change the subject, have you watched Daisy Jones and the Six?
I have not yet. I wanted to read the
So
book
good.
first, but I don't know when I'll ever have time to do that.
Oh, yeah, don't bother. I
Yeah,
didn't. Terry read the book and he really enjoyed the show as well.
yeah.
I loved, loved, loved. I have to watch it again.
Oh, see, that makes me happy. No, no, just some people, most people loved it, and then there was a couple people that were just like, it's okay.
I know I talked to a couple of those too that made it through kind of four and stopped. I'm
It
like,
seems
how
like
could you
something I would
stop?
like. It
Yeah,
just seems like something I will like. Yeah,
yeah. But I don't get how even if you don't love it, you will love it. But
yeah.
even if you don't love it, how do you make it through four episodes and stop without knowing
Right.
what
No, I can't
happens?
do
It's
that. Even
like
if
me neither.
I can't have
I
to
have to
finish it.
really hate it if I don't care how it ends. I need
Right,
to.
right. Me too. Same.
So what have you watched lately?
Oh my gosh, we're so far behind. Paul was gone for a month, so I don't
Where did
really
he
like.
go?
He went to Florida for work for a week, and then he went home to visit his
Oh,
parents for
nice,
a month.
nice.
Yeah, and so I don't really like to watch anything that we watch together while
Yeah,
he's gone.
same.
Yeah, so we're really behind. We love Ted Lasso.
Me too,
Oh my
so
gosh, we
much.
love it. Yeah,
I forgot her name, maybe Hannah Worthington or
yeah.
something. Do you know she's a singer?
Oh, really?
You have to Google her. She's
I will.
amazing,
I love her.
amazing. Yeah, love, love, love.
Last night, right before bed, I was just kind of scrolling through something on my phone, and I saw somebody made the biscuits, in the little pink box that he gives to
Oh,
her, and so I saved the recipe because I'm going to try to make them.
what are they? I didn't know they were a real thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's I don't know, you know, terrible for you. There's a ton of butter. It's like
Did he say what the recipe was on one of the shows?
no, I
Oh, because
think
I was gonna say I don't remember that.
no, they didn't say it, but it said that they never said the recipe, but then one of the writers found the recipe, and they said that the ones on set don't quite taste as good as the real ones, though. So I don't know.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to send it my way.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a good baker, but I'm just curious as to what it is,
I
especially since
do
it's meant to
bake.
be,
I
especially since it's meant to be English biscuits.
yes, they are
So,
speaking English. Yeah. Yeah. Because
uh,
he says when he gives it to her, he's like, I wouldn't smother any biscuit or any gravy on those
that's very funny.
because
I
we're
remember
eating
the
them.
first time I went to England and I was talking about biscuits and gravy, and everybody thought I was insane. Like nobody got it.
No,
Um, I didn't know you were a baker.
I
Did you
am.
get into the sourdough thing during the pandemic or no?
I tried, but I feel like sourdough is like a plant because you have to keep it alive, and I am a plant murderer. So I killed the sourdough. I was talking to your friend Amy Mata about
Amazing. Like,
yes, and she bakes great bread, and so I was trying to get tips from her. And
I think she may have fibbed to you just so she can be the expert at it. Maybe she didn't want you to know what she does.
I killed the what's it called, the host? What is it? I don't even know what it's called. The mother. I don't know what it's called.
Mother loaf or something.
Something like that. I don't know.
Starter. No, I think it's a starter.
The starter. Yeah. Yeah, I killed it. So I made other bread, not the sourdough, because I'll just buy that.
Hers were gorgeous. And I have
I
to say,
know.
I'm not a big sourdough eater. Oh my God, hers were so good.
Yeah, they look
Hmm.
delicious. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I did. I bake cookies for my family every year for Christmas.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, I didn't know that. Are you a good cook? A
Yes,
normal cook?
I am. Hmm.
Well, I know where I'm coming for dinner
Yeah.
whenever I get an invite.
I don't even know how I just learned it. I guess from maybe watching my family. I don't know. I never really cooked a lot with them so much. A little bit with my grandma, but yeah, I just
Just,
did it.
just Paul cook?
He does. Yeah. He's good too.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Take turns. We take turns cooking dinner.
In your household?
Hmm.
It's nice.
But I don't grill. I don't grill. He
Does
grills.
he grill?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's master griller. Every summer I tried to have a garden during COVID. We were just stuck here all the time. And I did okay. I had cucumbers, lots of cucumbers, which were great because I love cucumbers, and lots of
Me too.
radishes. because I love radishes.
Me
But
too.
yeah, so I snacked on those all summer. But we would like just grill vegetables and make a grilled vegetable salad all the time, all the time.
That's so cool.
Hmm.
Really cool. Um, and did you used to have to hide your lemons back then before they were taken?
No, they've been taking them all the time, the whole time.
And do you ever say anything? No.
Sometimes I used to, and then now I just like whatever. I try to remember to pick them before at least the ones that are ready before they go. I mean, they are delicious. They're like the best lemons I've ever had, so I get it.
Do you make lemonade?
I have before. Yeah. I have. I just made over the weekend, I made a like a I don't know what you call it. It's a cake. It's a lemon cake with almond flour. And it's a really dense, thin cake. And I just put some powdered sugar and some lemon zest on top of it. It's so good with the lemons. It's delicious. It's a
Yum.
Gata de Laurentiis recipe.
Yum. That sounds good.
It is good.
So what, are you going on the road at all, or are you pretty much LA based?
Last year I traveled more for work than I ever have before. The dog is barking. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't have anything planned right now. I'm gonna go home in May for a bit. My grandma's turning 95.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're having a party. We're having a big party for
I
her.
bet. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And is she
And
good?
yeah, she's doing well. She is. She still bakes and she still cooks and she walks to church and
And who does she live with?
she lives with my grandpa Joe. Yeah. So they're good. Yeah. And my dad's turning 75 in May as well. So I'll be home for a bit.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And there'll probably be a couple shows while I'm there that, so I'll go cover those too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could be, this is a new thing we do now as a quiz.
Okay.
So if you could be any animal, what would it be, and why?
Well, I always say if I could come back as something, I'd want to come back as my dog because
I get it.
he had the life. Oh my God, he's so spoiled. And I know how much I love him, so that's like, I know I would be loved. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what I always say. But I don't know why, but I always call myself a sloth. So maybe I'd want to come back as a sloth
Really?
because they're
Why?
kind of, I don't know, lazy, slothy. I don't know.
You're so not slothy.
I know, but I wanna rest. I want to come back and I want to rest instead of going to shows every night.
Yeah, I
I
get
want to be
that.
slothy.
That I get. So shows you go to for work. This isn't part of the quiz.
Yeah.
Shows you go to for work. What percentage does Paul go with you?
90. Yeah, he goes, if he's in town, he pretty much always goes with me. I can't say the same for myself. Sometimes I'm like, I just don't feel like going. You go without me if it's not a band I don't work with. But yeah, he doesn't like when I go out by myself. He's like, I don't want you to go by yourself. So he'll come
Oh,
with
that's nice.
me. Yeah.
That's really nice. Okay, back to the quiz. I'll go back. I'll jump back and forth because there's no rhyme or reason to anything that I do, as you well know. What's your favorite drink? And it doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be, but it doesn't have to be.
I mean, champagne.
Is it?
Champagne is my favorite. Yeah. But if I'm just kind of like having something to drink, I love iced tea with lemon. It's my favorite. Love it. I could drink it all day, every day.
Do you put mint in it ever? Fresh mint?
Rarely.
Muddled?
Rarely. I put mint in other things, but I've never done it in my iced tea, I don't think.
Did you grow mint in your garden?
I did. We had a ton of mint. We had peppermint and spearmint, I think, or something. We had 2 different kinds.
Do you know what I have?
That just grows and grows. So I didn't.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else grows and grows and grows and grows and smells so delightful. Rosemary.
Oh, we have tons of rosemary out front. We didn't even have that in our garden and back. We have those outside.
Same with me. Mine's just growing like weeds.
Yep, same. We just had to cut them because they were growing crazy.
And then how often do you remember to grab a handful to cook with it?
If I'm cooking and it sounds like it goes with the dish, I do run out there and with my scissors and I grab it. I remember.
I never remember.
Yeah.
That goes in pasta, right? And tomato sauces, or no?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I put it in lots of stuff. Yeah.
I may use it tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, what TV show or movie character do you hate and why? That's a hard one. You can pass on any two. That's hard.
I'm sure there's someone that makes me crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
It'll come to me.
Yeah, that's really
Maybe
hard.
pass and then it'll come to me.
Okay, because I think that's really one of those that if you hate it, you're not going to watch it anyway, right?
Right.
Or that
But
if you
sometimes
hate,
the show is really good, but you just
hate the character. Did you ever watch? This isn't part of the quiz, but did you ever watch any of the housewife shows?
No.
No, me neither. Not one.
No, never.
I think we're the only two people that
Yeah,
have never
I know.
watched one. Even people. I mean, people watch it out of curiosity. I don't give a shit.
No, I
I
don't.
have no desire.
And it's weird because like people I work with are obsessed with those shows.
I know lots of people that are.
And I'm like, is it because we live in LA? I don't know because
I don't really know. But I mean, maybe I don't really
I don't know.
But I never watched, which has nothing to do with Housewives. But I never watched Friends. Did you?
Oh yeah, that's like probably one of my favorite shows of all time. Yeah.
Never seen Friends. I have never seen Sex in the City.
That was good. That was good. I liked it. I was kind of a little bit late to the game with that one, but it's good. I liked it. I haven't seen any of the movies, but Friends is like every night before I go to bed. It's the last thing I put on. It's always on Friends, because I dream about the last thing I see almost every night.
You do?
Yes, almost every night. So if I'm looking at my phone and I see something on Instagram or whatever, I usually dream about that.
And you wake up remembering it.
Oh yeah, I remember all my dreams. It drives Paul crazy because I always talk about it and he hates it.
Oh my God, I love that. Oh, I'm going to start texting you in the morning to see what you dreamt.
Oh, I will let you know my crazy dreams. They are crazy.
I can't remember dreams ever.
I can't either.
Almost
never.
When I wanted to, that's me too.
Yeah.
When I wanted to quit smoking, I took Chantix to quit smoking years and years ago. Mm-hmm. And I used to have the most vivid dreams that when I quit smoking, I wanted to stay on Chantix so I could dream and remember them.
Wow. Paul tried taking melatonin because he has like restless sleep all the time or has a hard time falling asleep. When he took melatonin, he started having crazy dreams. And I'm like, dreams are crazy. They never make sense. You're probably getting the best sleep. That's why you're remembering the dream. Because you're finally sleeping.
I bet. Or he's probably getting into that REM or whatever it is where you can't, you can actually dream.
I sleep heavy. Like too heavy.
I do, but I break my sleep throughout the night, but I do sleep.
I don't. I stay asleep. Yeah, I sleep through the night. I don't wake up. And that's probably why I always remember my dreams. But anyway, so back to Friends. I know all those episodes and they're funny. There's nothing weird or creepy about them. So if I dream about Friends, then it's fine. But I don't, probably because I watch it every night. But it's just, it doesn't leave my head with something weird. But like he used to watch like CSI as I was falling asleep.
I watched that too. I watched that in bed too. That's funny.
Yes.
CSI, Law and Order, anything that's
Paul's mom's favorite.
Or even Forensic Files, anything that's kind of Wives with Knives. Wives with Knives, anything on the ID channel, I'm there. Oh God, how sad is that? What is your number one pet peeve?
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
You can name 3.
I just was thinking of one earlier today, and I was like, oh, that's one of my worst pet peeves, and now I can't think of what it was right now. What was it? When people flake constantly. Like I don't like you'll have plans for like 4 weeks. And then and not because, listen, if you're sick, whatever, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't mind anything like that. But then they just flake.
I
And
can't
it's like,
stand that
that drives me
either.
nuts.
I'm really abnormally neurotic about time. Like I'm one of these that if I it's crazy, but I'm like never, ever, ever, ever late.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, my biggest pet peeve when somebody thinks their time is more important than mine and they're late. I can't stand
It
it
drives me
without
crazy.
forewarning me.
I am notoriously on time or early for everything too. And I'm happen to be married to somebody who must enjoy being late. I don't know. Um, I think it's fun for him. I don't understand it. So, I mean, I've told him 100 times, I'm like, do you know how weird it would be and tragic if on our divorce papers it said because of his tardiness?
No, no, no. That's not weird. I'm sure that's been a
It would
point
be
of contention
tragic
for
if
many marriages. Do you
we
know,
don't
I
have
fell
any
out with
other
a,
problems. We don't fight. We're not yelling about money or anything like that, but it's because you're late for everything.
I fell out with, at the time, was a really good girlfriend. This was years ago, but not that many years ago. But I mean, I was definitely a grown up. Um, and we fell out because she was constantly, constantly late. We were going to the airport once together, and she was picking me up. And I'll never understand how we made it to the airport. And I was so mad at her. I didn't speak to her the whole journey. We were actually flying to London. I didn't speak to her while we were there. We were only together for a couple of days because then I went home there. Um, but I had another really close friend that you know, named Wendy, that she also turned. Wendy used to be on time, and this person taught Wendy how to be late.
Oh
And
no.
then I'm sure we had more falling out over her
Yeah.
tardiness than anything else throughout the years. And she never was late before.
That's crazy.
No,
Um, I don't know. I just don't like to be late. And the
no, me
weird thing
neither.
is, the worst part is that our friends think it's me because we're always late.
Oh, no, no,
Because
no. I'd have to take two
I'm
separate
doing my
cars.
hair or I'm doing my makeup or whatever, and I'm like, it's not me.
No, no, I'd have to walk in with a sign, or I'd have to walk in and say, take the blame, put your hand up now, because
Yeah.
I would never want somebody to think I'd be
Oh, it's
rude.
crazy.
Um, okay, do you have a favorite motto or inspirational quote that you want to share? I don't. I wish I
I
did.
don't
I wish,
know.
I
I
wish,
should.
I know, I always try to think of Gandhi sort of things,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not
but
that
I just
poetic,
don't.
but
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, I could like Maya Angelou would be good. She's got good ones, but I don't know them by
Mm-hmm.
heart.
Yeah, really good.
She's got
I
really
have
good ones.
I have so many of these little books of inspirational quotes, and I used to sit
Affirmations
there.
or whatever.
Yeah, and I used to sit there. I'd sit there. I'd wake up every day and read one to start my day, and I can't remember
Yeah, I
one.
had those little books too. Louise Hay, I loved her stuff. Um, I don't know. I always it's
But it's like jokes. I can't remember jokes either,
no, I
so
can't
it's the
either.
same sort of
I
thing.
can't remember jokes ever. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna forget this one." And
Yeah,
5
me
minutes
too.
later, I
Me
already
too.
forgot it. Yeah.
I'll scribble
Same.
down one
I
word
have
from it,
to see a
thinking,
movie 800 times to even remember one line in a movie.
okay, this is an age thing. But how many times do you watch something and then the next day try to remember the ending?
A lot.
Me
Too
too.
much.
Isn't
Too much.
I know that's horrible.
And we'll be watching something that we've seen. I know we've seen it 100
Yeah,
times.
me
And Paul's like,
too.
I don't think we've ever seen the beginning of this movie or the end of this movie. I'm like, we most certainly have. And he's like, I don't think we have.
Like,
I know we have.
why would you tune in
No,
midstream?
we wouldn't. All 100 times we've seen it every single time. No, but then I can't remember it.
See, we're all the same, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? It's funny
Yeah, it
that,
is weird.
yeah, that there's really little difference. What can calm your nerves?
Calm my nerves.
Hmm, that
Mm,
champagne. Do you smoke
yeah,
weed?
like Yeah, some lavender scented something, some
Hmm.
lavender and a glass of champagne
I'm a
and
big
some,
lavender person.
yeah. Um, Not a huge bath person, but in those instances when I want to be calm, that is a lavender bath with like,
The best. The
yeah.
best.
Hmm.
I'm a total bath person.
Yeah. I
And
I used to be. I just don't have a great tub here.
that'll do it.
Yeah.
That will do it.
Yeah. It's okay, but it's just not it's not the best tub. Yeah. I used to have a better tub at my old place. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I can't think of any other questions from my little quiz stuff. Actually, one of my questions was, do you know any jokes? But I know you don't. You already covered that.
No. Andrew, good friend, has all these dad jokes. Like
He
when we have
does.
Zoom meetings with the company, and he always ends it with like weird dad jokes, and I always think I'm going to remember them, and I don't. And we had one today, and he told two. Why do golfers bring an extra pair of socks
Why?
in case he gets a hole in one?
That's very
I remembered
funny.
it kind of. I think that's what.
That's
I think that's how it
cute.
went. Yeah, it was
Do
cute. It was
you,
like dad jokes, you know.
do you golf?
No,
Did you
miniature
ever
golf.
try?
No, I've gone to a shooting range before, but I've never actually played on a golf course.
Did you, oh, did you
Except,
shoot golf balls?
yeah.
um, so,
Did I say shooting? Did I say shooting range? A
yeah.
driving range. Driving
Oh,
range. Not a shooting range. A driving range. Yeah,
oh,
driving range. That's what I meant.
you really did shoot
Yeah.
golf
See, I'm such a
then,
great golfer.
not AR-15s or whatever people do with shooting ranges.
Shooting
Um,
golf balls.
did you? How many kids does Andrew have?
Two, a girl and a boy.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. It's so cool. How old are they?
I think they're like 13 and 10.
Wow,
Skylar's 13 or 14, and Luke is 10. Yeah.
isn't that cool?
I
He's a
know. It's
dad.
crazy. I know. With his dad jokes.
I love it. I can't believe that he lived in Mamaroneck.
Yeah.
Because you know, Biff lived there for a while. Did I tell you that? That's how I know it.
I think I did know that. I forgot
Right.
though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
must have.
Yeah.
Um,
That's where our office is there. Our office is in the Mamaroneck.
Still now?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where Mike Monterulo works in that office.
oh.
Yeah.
But Andrew did too.
He did
I
for
think it's
a
Mike that I
while.
was thinking of then.
No, they both were there. They were
Hmm.
both there. Well,
Hmm.
Andrew's from that area. They're both from that area. Not Mamaroneck, but right around there, Westchester area.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm.
Um, did did you ever work in the New York office?
Only when I'm there visiting.
No,
Never.
but did you ever back in the day?
I never lived in New York.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
I couldn't remember.
No.
Um, okay. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know how.
Do you think I did no prep today? I never really do, but I just kind
No,
of
I
wing
mean
it,
we
and I
just
think it's
talk.
way
It's
more fun.
gabbing with girlfriends. That's what we're
Yeah,
just
that's what this
talking,
is.
catching up.
Absolutely.
Um, no, everything good with you guys. You're a grandmother,
Yeah.
and all you got.
Yes, I have 100 grandkids and love them all to
I
bits.
know, so
And
cute.
they're so cute. Or I could just munch them
I
up.
know, right?
And I'm down to 3 dogs and 3 cats, and
Still a
too old
fall.
to get any more. I just, it's way too heartbreaking and stressful, and I just don't have it in me.
Uh,
So, just really sad in itself. And yeah, we're good. We're good. We're plan on spending a lot of the summer with all the kids together. Like
oh,
Biff
that'll
and
be good.
everybody will come over to England for a while, and then James and his new baby and Jess will come over to the States and visit for a while. So I'm really excited
Mr.
about that.
Snuffleupagus is coming over.
Oh gosh.
The one I,
Okay.
the one I've never met.
Isn't that weird?
So weird.
I know that's really, I don't know how that ever happened.
I know.
Okay. Well, you'll meet him this time. somehow because
Somehow we'll
yeah,
figure it out.
we need, yes, we'll definitely figure this out. Okay, well then we'll save everything else for part 3, shall we?
Sounds good.
It's nice to speak to you, and I can't believe that how long it's been since we've actually done anything where we've been in the same place at the same time, which
I
is
know.
probably Steve's funeral.
That is, we tried to get together for lunch,
Yeah,
and
we
then
did.
either I was
We
out of
did.
town or something, or
Yes.
something
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
But that was the last time we were together, was at Steve Strange's funeral.
Yep. We'll come back.
I will.
Come back and visit.
I'm going to.
Okay.
So thank you very much, and I miss you, and
miss you too.
I'll speak to you soon.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and be sure to follow Gabbing with Girlfriends on here so you never miss an episode. You can also find us on social media for more fun and in-depth conversations. Thank you.